Welcome to the live stream for January 18th, 2022. I am streaming live trades of the NASDAQ 100. All trades that I am showcasing are really for educational purposes only. And if you choose to trade your own account by way of the signals provided on my screen, please be aware that you are doing that at your own risk. Just had to restart the live stream right now. It turned out that I had the privacy setting to private, and I don't believe the live stream went out public, so I ended up I just noticed that. I don't know how that happened, but I ended up having to end the live stream, restart it again right now, and change that privacy setting to public. So my apologies if you guys were waiting for the live stream at 12:30. I just noticed that, and that must have been from some of the tweaking we did on the platform over the weekend to try to improve it. We must have accidentally hit privacy and set it to private instead of public, and therefore I was unable to live stream publicly. That's really goofy, but it just happened. All right, guys, so here's what I have for you today. Okay, very short market yesterday, ended at 12:30. Strategy right here so far, this day so far has brought in a total of a little bit over $4,000. So it's done very good today. It's performed exceedingly well on this cyclic market. You can see it's flat, down, down. This is about to fizzle out here. This one here has performed at about $4,000 too, about 75% accuracy. Very accurate on the downside signals that we've had. Had a small loser early on, and this one here is at about 1,800 at about 66% accuracy. Again, 100% on the downside signals right there, and I would suspect this one is almost about the same. Yeah, give or take about the same right there. They signals look identical, but it's wired up a little bit different below the hood. Got this other strategy here. This is one of the new AI strategies that I was going to showcase today. This one so far, you know what? I've got it set with a date further back, so I can't actually show today's performance, but it's only been one trade right here. I'll fix that tomorrow. And then we've got this one here that has actually closed out about $945, and it's got a huge short right now that hasn't closed, which is about 2,600. So altogether a little bit over 3,000 on that strategy right here, this bad boy. So I expect this trade to fizzle out any moment now. This should be completely done for any more downside that might be left in the trade. So we will wait and see, guys. Alrighty. My voice is a little bit on the scratchy side today. Let's look at the COT report. Let's see what happened Thursday. Remember, I told you guys COT report was coming out Thursday, so that's very important in determining the flow of money into the NASDAQ 100. So here we go right here, guys. Thursday, boom. So you had a little bit of inflow that came in relative to the week prior, but not enough to move the security in the way that you would want. So for that reason, it's selling off again today. And sure enough, I mean, this thing is completely on a downtrend right there, right now. We'll see if it hits the base of support of 152. That's going to be very interesting to see. But as far as inflows from institutional players, there really hasn't been much. In fact, the speculators who are denoted by the red line here have actually decreased their positions, their net positions in the NASDAQ 100. Very telling right there. Very, 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 very telling. Very interesting as well. All right, we get new bar, a new bar in approximately 5 minutes. And this downside, guys, I think is already completely exhausted for the day. 340 something points. So what I think is going to happen, I think the market is going to slinky back right now. And we're going to see that shortly in just a moment. Every time it's hit this bottom support level, it's always bounced up. So I'm expecting a little bounce right now. 4 more minutes, we'll get bar change. And we will see that hopefully play out. If you guys are just tuning in, thank you. I appreciate it. Wow. Alrighty, so we're waiting a couple minutes right now to get next bar change and see what type of action that next bar provides us with. One more minute, and we will see where this goes. Range bars still have a little bit of ways to go right here with this. It's nice and open right there, has not closed out yet, and we are definitely on a downtrend right now. Absolutely 100% this market is trending right here, pow, to the downside right now. All right, we got new bars, and I'm gonna tweak the settings on this real quick. Sorry. Make that into an 8. Give it a 4-bar lead. Okay, 28. Alrighty, great. We got a signal right here to go long. Change that to 8 and make that an 8 as well. Yep. Boom. Perfect. Right there. And wow. Alrighty. I got a question. Okay. Yes, the lower right is running an algo as well. I decided to get rid of the or relocate the range bar chart. I felt that having it stuck in the lower right hand corner was too squished and very difficult to read. So I moved it to its own separate workspace here where I could just click on it and view the chart in full size. Market is trending right now as told by this. Absolutely, we are in a downtrend right now to the downside. Not a good time to be taking longs for sure. This right here looks like it is just about done. This trade right here, I think it's going to slinky back to the upside any moment right now. These are the 3 new AI strategies. These particular strategies right here are really data dependent. Generally, after a holiday like yesterday, when you have very short days, half days, these right here tune better the following day when you actually have a full 27 bars to account for that day. I normally skip short days when optimizing these strategies, and yesterday I barely got done with these way late in the afternoon, so I decided to put them up here, and but they will be optimized tonight, accounting for today's data and going back about 270 bars. This one right here was designed a little bit different than these two. Right now I'm experimenting with this right here, And this may end up going away at the end of the week. So this is under observation right now, but this one right here, it's in its full glory. Boom, caught that one, and you're still in that trade right there, and that should be fizzling out pretty soon, I would suspect. In the next 15 minutes. Right now, this is trending down really aggressively. Look at this. Just blow this up a little bit here. Decided to add the TAS market profile here just to kind of give some perspective whenever I see the the market going in consolidation mode. As you can tell, we are way below the point of control, way down here, way down here. Normally when you are down here, the market tends to slinky back to the point of control, way up here, and that's a really nice pullback. Point of control may end up adjusting somewhere down here, I suspect, but that's where we're at with that right there. Yep. This algorithm here is another experimental algorithm that I had been working on for a few months, and I decided, all right, well, let me just put this up today and see how it performs, and it's performed pretty damn well today. Let's see, performance so far, 3,600, 4 trades, 75% accurate. Still working on it. This is still a work in progress that I should be done hopefully with by Friday. Alright, let's just tune this over here. Actually, hang on. Yeah, I wanted to see this here. This is a new indicator that I coded over the weekend as well. It's really, really accurate to capture these really short-term movements. Boom, caught that, boom, caught that right there, and it is still going down. Look at that. Really good indicator. Hope you guys had a good weekend. A lot of noise in the market today, a lot of fear, panic, selling, with the market down 350 points. It's evident that worries about inflation, empty shelves, high gas prices, an administration that's really not doing anything, regardless of your political leanings. They're not doing anything. And the fact that we are in earnings season, and a lot of the earnings that are just being pumped out right now that are starting to be presented are not showing very good promise. So for that reason, the market is in panic mode and 350 points down. Wow. Okay. I do not want to take a trade to the upside until I actually get closure on this bar right here to the downside. Once that happens, then I'll feel more comfortable taking taking a position to the upside, especially with especially with this bad boy down as much as it is right there. There's just no way I am taking upside right now on this. Yeah. Hope you guys have had a profitable day in the market today. It's been a fantastic day. If you didn't make money, you were absolutely on the wrong side of the trade, because with this market going down, 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 there was only one trade, and that was short. These are the biggest trades right here. Look at that. Boom. Right there all the way down. In fact, that open trade right there is up $2,600 right now. Right there. That's the open P&L on that trade. So it's waiting for that thing to close before I'll consider any upside. Got 2 minutes on this bar. Just want to take a quick peek at the, oh yeah, look at this. This thing's definitely going to run right there. And there we go. Yep. This is where the push-up begins. Right there, guys. As they say, the upside right there. You already got the signal here to go long. Boom. Okay. You also got a signal right here to go long as well. Okay. However, I am waiting for this signal here to actually tell me when to take the long. I'm just going to be patient on this. All right, there we go. Right there. That's what I was waiting for. Complete change in direction, but still, it's nice to see, but I am going to wait until this trade completely closes right there before I take a long position. There's just too much red all over my charts, and some of the other charts I have above and besides me to actually take a trade. Oh, look, you had another winner right here. Boom, right there, just caught it. Very nice. But I am going to be patient on this trade. Okay, we just got a new bar right now, just about a minute ago, and that's the reason why this trade closed. But I am still going to be patient and wait this out just a little more until this trade closes. Yep, 15-minute candles. You think it's going to go to 15.312? Interesting. It may. Right there. Very well may. Yeah, if and when it does reverse to the point of control, provided the point of control doesn't adjust, yeah, it'll go right around that 312, 314 right there. I completely agree. Yeah, it's been selling off all day, so at some point it's got to take a breather, right, and go right back to the point of control. So I totally agree with that logic completely. As I said earlier, I'm just waiting for this strategy here to close me out on the trade. Before I actually take a position to the long side. Monday there wasn't a lot of movement because it was a holiday. It was Martin Luther King's Day, so there was movement. It was all to the downside. It just absolutely came down on Monday, but it was a short day in the market. Oh, the Monday before that? I'd have to go back and look. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys like this type of algorithmic trading, do like the video and subscribe. That's the only way you guys can know when I come live. I'm doing this every day, Monday through Friday, from 12:30 Eastern Time to 3:30 in the afternoon. Trying to see if I like doing this, if I like sharing my platform. Just to kind of give you guys some color, these three strategies are all AI powered, every one of them. Yesterday I actually finished the coding for these, and I was not able to optimize these strategies, even though I've had the signals fire off. These normally require a certain amount of data, and with the holiday yesterday being a short day, I said, you know what, I'm going to put these aside. I'm not going to optimize them. I'll optimize them tonight for use tomorrow. So I'm just letting them run for testing purposes right now, just the same way you would take a car for a test drive. That's exactly what I'm doing with these right now. And this one right here, this is all ready to go. It caught the signal right here, boom, this morning, and you're still on this long short right here. So that's that with that. Let's look at the range bars, guys. Ooh, yeah, it looks like the range bar, this massive. If you look at this white line, whenever this white line gets out of these boundaries here, that's an indication that we are in a trend. So we've been in a trend for a while now to the downside, and this trend is just about to close out. So right here, guys, we are still in a trend. Wow. To the downside. Let's see what we have over here going on. Wow, look at this. Still coming down right there, guys. Still coming down. Very nice. Very, very nice. Last Monday's price is, lowest price is over. It's over when the price breaks out of last Monday's low. I don't necessarily agree with that viewpoint, and I'll tell you why. For many reasons. But here's a very good indication of the NASDAQ daily right here. Okay, I've got a low support of 152 right there. Look at that. Okay, and these levels have been extremely accurate in pinpointing the lows and the tops. If you notice right here, hit the top, boom, retested the high, didn't break out, came back down. So you've got 152 as the absolute, well, at least for this period right here. All right, for this period right here. If it breaks below 152, this thing is going to go all the way down, probably over here. So we'll see. Right now, according to my studies, you still have a lot more to go to the downside. I would not be surprised if it breaks below 152 right there. COT report was also out on Thursday, and it did not show any adjustments to inflows from institutional players right here at all. Very little adjustment right here in the COT report. This other study has been extremely accurate as well, still showing substantially more downside in the NASDAQ. So if we're at 232 and this is 152, I mean, we're less than 100 points from breaking this downside. And if it does, this thing's gonna this is just gonna continue its downward march. So I don't that lowest low, it's not, I mean, if you're talking 152 or another number, let me know. But anyway, that's what I'm looking at there. All right, guys, this still has not closed out on the short right here, and it's still going down. Look at that. Boom. Real nice trade. But I think at some point this trade is going to be over very soon. Normally when it hits these levels right here, the market just tends to slinky back. Just the same way it did right here. This was a level that was, this blue level was right here. Earlier it was here, then it was here. Now it's down here, showing this level right here. So we'll see if it slinkies back soon. And if it does slinky back, it's probably going to be up here to right around that 314 level. But we will see. Appreciate you guys tuning in very much. This is all algorithmic trading. This is not discretionary trading the way you would see online with other people who share their platform guides. This is each one of these strategies, strategy 1, 2, 3, and 4, is uniquely designed. I just finished coding this one over the weekend, and it's being test driven today. So this strategy is being test driven today. These two are going to be ready to go tomorrow. This one's fully ready to go already. So I wouldn't be buying the dip. No, I absolutely would not be buying the dip. Reason I wouldn't be buying the dip is because here's a chart of the NASDAQ daily. It shows a bottom support of 152. Now, I mean, right now the NASDAQ's trading at 231, which is less than 100 points away. I would wait to see whether or not it breaks through this and continues going down. I'm not going to go based off of gut feeling, guys. I'm going to go based off of what my studies say, and I know my studies have been very accurate. So if my studies show continued downside right here, and I see that institutional inflow to the NASDAQ is not picking up week over week, as evidenced by the COT report right here and this blue line, which shows institutional inflows into the NASDAQ, then I am not going to be buying the dip. If institutional money is not pouring into the NASDAQ, what makes you think, what information do you have that leads you to believe that this would be a good dip buy? Think of that. If institutional money is not flowing in there, guys, you should not be buying the dip. That would be a really bad mistake. Now, again, put it in context as well, guys. If you're a swing trader, you're going to take a completely different approach. If you're a day trader like I am, you're going to look at this completely different too. So it depends on how you're approaching your trading and buying the NASDAQ. If you're a swing trader, a day trader, how exactly are you trading the NASDAQ, what your risk tolerance is. But if I were a swing trader, I would not be buying the dip at all on the NASDAQ. All right. See, we had a little bit, volume was a tiny bit above average last night, right there. Average being this line right here, and it was just a little bit above average in the overnight session right there. Now, normally when it's above average, and you get a signal like this, normally it's pretty easy to tell what the day range is going to be. And in this case, it's been down all day. Let's look at that 5-minute report right here. Point of control still up there in the low threes, 312, 315, right around there. Okay, and here we go again. I don't use RSIs. RSIs are garbage. I don't know why you guys even use things like that. My strategies, guys, they identify trends and they predict entry and exit points that are undetectable by conventional indicators that are limited to tracking price action, momentum, volume, and countless other variables. Those are tools of the past that are completely rendered useless in today's market. What I've done with these strategies right here, for example, this one, is, you know, I use sophisticated mathematical functions to convert the rapid, complex price fluctuations that are driven by institutional algorithmic trading programs, and I translate those into clearly recognizable, quantifiable phases. That's how I trade, and that's what makes what I do a lot different than many of the guys that are out there, you know, pushing breakthrough strategies, looking at all types of over-the-counter indicators that absolutely have no merit and do not work, guys. Ask any of these guys online for a back test of anything that they're showing you, and I can guarantee you they will not be able to provide it. They just will not. You know, if I want to look here and tell you, look, this strategy right here today, it's made $945 on this small little upside, but the open P&L that I've got on this right now is over $2,000. You see it right there, $2,690. This trade has not yet closed. I'm waiting for this trade to close to take that slinky trade to the upside. And it's bouncing around right there, guys. But with the market down 361 points, you got to be extremely careful in taking any type of slinky trade to the upside. Unless it's backed up by a signal, and this trade's been, gosh, it's been long since, what time? 10:30 in the morning? Then I'm not taking, for example, these little reversals right here. No, I don't want to take these little 2-bar reversals, you know. I'd rather be in the trade and have the strategy smooth out this reversal and keep me in the trade and juice this bad boy as much as I can, all the way to the very, 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 very end. So that's my thinking on that. Another really good indicator that I coded this weekend is this guy right here. In fact, I have not even given it a name yet. I called it value 2. But it is a very good indicator to capture all types of very short-term cycle phase shifts in the market. And if you follow it carefully, you'll see exactly how it just tracked the price and completely got you out on time from all these little cycles right here. Cycle here, 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 and here, right? Yeah. So that's been really good today. No, I wouldn't be buying if it collapses below 15,000. There's no reason. I don't buy off of my gut feeling that yes, it's the right time to buy. I'll buy on an intraday basis when my signal tells me to buy, and the algorithm actually detects the correct entry for me. Yeah. Otherwise, I won't do it. Sometimes the algo detects the entry maybe 1 or 2 bars before, but I will not buy just simply because it falls below a certain level. That's not a strategy. That's discretionary, and I don't trade discretionary. Here we are, guys. Right now, we're in consolidation. Now, this is really important. This bar just turned white. You see that bar turning white right there? Market's going in discretionary mode. Right? Discretionary. It's going into consolidation mode. In other words, consolidation is chop zone. All right? This is the area where most traders lose money, where the market appears that it may go somewhere and it doesn't, and it starts going sideways, and people get caught in a whipsaw. It's a chop zone, it's consolidation, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is right there. I've got a candle study that I coded myself called the Chike and Chop, and it basically will color code the candle whenever the market enters into that specific zone. Whenever the market enters into chop zone, I typically tend to stay out of the market for the reason that I do not want to get whipsawed. So right there, you're looking at it take shape. Okay, I got a question from Shield Security. How long do I typically hold my trades? Well, look, I've been in this one since 10:30 in the morning, right there. You see right there, 10:30 in the morning. So I will typically hold on to my trades until the signal tells me to exit. Otherwise, I may override the signal if I see elements within my indicators, within the studies here at the bottom, the filters I've got that tell me that it is time to exit the trade. But generally, I will hold on to this all the way through till the signal actually provides me the exit. So in this case, I've been holding on to this since 10:30 in the morning. It's been an active signal, and that's 10:30, 11, 12, 1, what about 3 hours? Yeah, give or take. So, but I do not hold any trades overnight. Some of these filters are non-correlated to the strategy itself, and I've got them designed either to track the short-term cycle swings within the data structure or the long-term cycle swings in the data structure. Some are correlated. For example, these two here at the bottom, they are correlated with the strategy itself, so this way I'll know exactly when the strategy is coming to an end. Case in point, this short that's been short forever, and by the way, these two strategies right here, these are just, they're being test run today, so I'm not trading these strategies at all. They're being test run today, they're going to be optimized tonight, and they're going to be launched tomorrow here on the platform. But this strategy here will end, for example, whenever this yellow line crosses the 0 bar plus 1 bar. That's when this short here will end based off of this signal. Yes, I trade live every day from 12:30 Eastern time till 3:30 Eastern. And if you want to get notified, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's the only way that the YouTube algorithm will notify you when I come live. And we also have a Discord group. The link to the Discord group is way up on top of the chat box. So if you guys see that, hang on, there might be a way that I might be able to pin that. You know what? For some reason, I thought I had the Discord group on there. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and put that on there. And let me just copy the link. Join our Discord group. Here we go. I'll just go ahead and pin that message this way everyone else can see it. Yeah, you guys are welcome to join the Discord group, and I'll post some stuff there every now and then. That's really cool that you're not going to find anywhere else online as well. So thanks, I appreciate that very much. This whole venture is really an experiment on my part to see if I like sharing my screen live. And I've only been doing it for 3 days, so I'm completely not a pro at live streaming. I've been gradually improving what I'm doing on a daily basis, so any suggestions, any thoughts are welcome on how to improve the live stream. But yeah, I'm still trying to get comfortable with streaming my desktop and what I do. But hopefully it adds value to someone out there. And they'll view this approach as a lot more systematic and predictable than discretionary platforms that are out there doing the same. About what? The Dow rebounding? I don't think anything of it. I don't look at the Dow. I only trade one instrument, and that's the NASDAQ 100. So, this is the only thing I trade. I don't look at the Dow, the E-mini, or anything else. I just focus on this. And just to give you guys a little bit of color, since this is the first time you've joined the room, and you guys probably haven't seen the previous videos I posted up. There's a lot of stuff I cover, guys. I cover the COT report, where the market is going relative to inflows into the NASDAQ. I use the 5-minute with a point of control just to kind of see where the market's moving, and right now we are still in consolidation mode. I use overnight volume to gauge directional bias in the market. Normally I've got an algorithm here that is down for maintenance. I'll be working on it this afternoon. But there's a lot of information. I actually made a separate video on this that's on the channel, guys. I made a completely separate video on this, and I believe I posted it on the group as well. How to use night volume to predict the daily range next day, right? So there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. And of course, I've got my range charts. Each one of these cubes here, each one of these candles here is 30 points. So yeah, and each one of these is a very distinct filter, one into the other. And that little downside trend, guys, it's over right there. Look at that, completely over. There's nothing else left right there. It's done right there. So then, of course, I've got these algos that I had been working on for a while, and these two are being test run today. Nothing's happening right here. I'm not trading these. This one's already fully ready to go, and of course I've got these four here. So this is another one I coded in the last couple weeks. It's being test run today as well, but I'm actually focusing on this here. So yeah, NASDAQ does pay the best. For sure. There's a lot of guys that trade the E-mini, S&P, and I applaud them. I love the E-mini, but there are certain points in the day where the E-mini just gets really boring, and you need to have other instruments to be able to tap into. But from all the years I've been trading, I think the NASDAQ just provides that level of volatility and movement that I need to actually make it a profitable venture if you want to sit here all day and trade this. So yeah, NASDAQ is regular, consistent, it moves, it's moody, it's aggressive, it's got its own unique personality. You either love it or hate it. And some people, a lot of people I know, get whipsawed on the NASDAQ. They You know, they don't like it because, you know, the aggressive moves, but that's also when you start digging deep, because they're trading the lower time frames. They're trading like the 1 minute, 30-second tick charts and things like that that will absolutely blow up your account if you're not careful in the NASDAQ. So just can I give you guys a little color? I've been a trader now for about 15 years, both institutionally with two large firms in New York, and also privately. And I've enjoyed both, being an institutional trader and doing this privately. So there's more on that on some of the other videos I did. I think on the first video I kind of gave a little color on what it is I've done in the past and all that fun stuff. I don't want to repeat it because my voice is getting really scratchy right now. I hope it's coming in clearly as I speak on the mic. But yeah, my voice is getting a little bit coarse. Look at that. Perfectly caught it right there. Yeah, but I do not want to take that upside trade, just as I said. These two are not live, guys. Well, they're live, but they're just being test run today. This one's actually done already. So, and here's that whipsaw trade, guys. Look, a lot of guys think, all right, yeah, it's going up. They'll jump in it, and then they'll get this candle right here, and they'll get absolutely crushed. Right there. Well, back into consolidation. Look at that. Alrighty. If you guys have actually made money today and have had very good winners in the NASDAQ or the ES or CL or whatever it is you're trading, please post your results on the Discord channel. There's a channel right there that's designed to post your daily winners. We'd love to see that. It encourages everybody else in the group to see the success of others as well, and to maybe learn from what you guys are doing in your respective instruments, you know, whether it's CL, the ES, or whatever it is you guys specialize in. As I said before, I don't trade anything else other than the NASDAQ 100. And, you know, people say, well, there's so many markets you could trade. Yeah, but I don't want to be jack of all trades, master of none, guys. That's not how you make money in this business. You know, I've learned a long time ago that the people that actually make the most money in this business are people who actually have a specialty, whether it's bonds, trust preferreds, equities, options, whatever. Those guys are good at what they do. So I've focused a lot of my attention on the NASDAQ 100 just simply because it fits my specific risk profile of how I like to trade. But it's not for everyone. It's not a one-size-fits-all. So just because one guy's successful doesn't mean everyone's going to be successful. Everybody's got different tools they use, right? Hi, Angelo. The NASDAQ today is down 350 points as of right now. It's it's a bloodbath out there. For anybody who took a long signal today, oh boy, yeah, they're going to be hurting. Yeah, today was really one trade, and it was short all day. And here you go, right here, short since 10:30 in the morning, all the way down. And yeah, definitely not a day to go long, for sure. This signal right here, and let me just blow this up for you guys to see, okay? Oh, and by the way, guys, let me show you something interesting that I think will pique your interest right now. This subgraph right here, I actually created this myself many years ago when I was at the options desk. And what it does, it measures volatility in terms of standard deviations, okay? And this morning in the NASDAQ, right here, look at this. You had a 239 point gap. I don't know if that registers, guys, but that is a lot. That is a humongous gap from Monday's close. 239 points from the high to the low, right there. Look at that. That is enormous right there. And of course, that measured the standard deviation move right here, which was like a 29 standard deviation move, which was like enormous. Just in that gap move right there, it was like unreal. It's to make you want to vomit or something, But this measures the standard deviation moves in the security. For example, right here, this is normalized already. It was over 4 standard deviations, and of course, the very next bar was the bar that ends the trade. That was it, and there was no trade after that, and then everything just boom came down right there. You see, right now it's at 1.30 standard deviations right there. Okay, that's the spike. But these spikes are very helpful in determining turning points in the market. Whenever you see these really large spikes that are abnormal like this, when everything else is only within 1 standard deviation to about 2.5 standard deviations, when you see a monster spike of 3-4 standard deviations, you can almost guarantee yourself that the very next bar is going to be trade over. That's it. That's where your trade is going to end, and you can just pretty much exit your transaction, your position, and wait for the next signal. I get asked a lot about these standard deviation spikes. I've been thinking of licensing the spikes. Look, for example, let me give you another one right here. See this drawdown right here when it just came down really aggressively right there. That was almost a 5 standard deviation spike, 4.93 right there. And the very next one, boom, that was it. Trade over. Market just kind of went up a little bit, then it went sideways. I've been kicking the can of licensing this on TradeStation through the trading app store, but I haven't really come to a conclusion as to whether or not I want to do that. But I may. That may be something I do down the road, just because a lot of people have asked me about wanting to use this. This is extremely helpful if you're trading equity options. And that's really the whole reason why I designed it when I first designed it a long time ago. And I've been using it very successfully since. So I wanted to actually, I went on a rabbit hole, I'm sorry. I actually wanted to illustrate that, this gets in the way sometimes. Let me just get rid of that. This trade will actually be over to the downside when this red line actually crosses below this blue line right here. So right now it's kind of tipped up a little bit right there, but actually when it does go down, your trade to the downside is officially going to be done, over with that right there. So let's check our range bars. Oh, wow, range bars, look at this. Didn't really sustain to the upside, came down. You had a crossing right here, which is really super nice. And you still have flow, which is down below the range level, which is very indicative that money is still pouring out of the NASDAQ. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. I mean, look at this. This caught that exit right there perfectly. Boom, right there, over. Okay, let's go back and see where this is at. It's going sideways. See, that's the reason I didn't take that upside, guys, because I knew that since the trade isn't over, these type of bars are the ones that crush most traders right here. They think it's going up, and then boom, right there, they get hit with that downside. Yeah, just this one right here since 10:30. That's been the open position right there. That's right, Lee, because then you're capturing the overnight trading activity that happens, which kind of just flows into the opening price of whatever it is, so you're tracking it all the way from 5 p.m., the open all the way through. I'm tracking it from the time the market closed yesterday at 12 noon Central to what price the market opened this morning. So yeah, it's just a different way of looking at the data stream. So there we are, guys. We're officially in chop zone right now. Look at this. Right there. Chop, chop. Okay. That's a great question, Angelo. I don't know what's going to happen after the market closes because overseas you may have news that'll impact which direction the NASDAQ ends up trading. And you'll see that once the market opens at 5 p.m. Central and it starts trading in the evening session. Yeah. Okay, there it is right there. Just got the signal. This first bar right here is at 6 a.m. Central. Right there. 6 a.m. So boom, just got the signal, guys, right there. And well, okay. Good. Yep. Let me just get out of here. I don't mind taking a trade on this. And what time is it? 2:02. Okay.
Trade.
Done. I took a 2-contract long on this right now. So I'm long 2 contracts. In the next hour, I see. Okay. I just got a buy signal right here. Okay. I got a buy signal and I took a 2-contract long on that. Starting to get more inflow right here. This is my inflow line of which way the money is actually flowing right now into the NASDAQ. So it's going right back into that consolidation zone right there, and you're getting a push to the upside with more flow in it. And let's see here. Yeah, you got a long right there. You're going to get a long right here pretty soon. And this trade's going to be done any moment now. And you've got a long right here as well. It's been long for a while. And this indicator that I created is telling you to go long. So I am long. Hopefully it'll be long for for the rest of the afternoon. Oh, sorry guys. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Right now I'm long 2 contracts. There's the trade I just took right now. Really nice. Look at that. Pow. Crush. And boom. All right. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. Hopefully that helps my voice. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I think you're doing. I think you're making the right move, Angelo. Just go ahead and trade on a virtual simulated portfolio until you actually gain more confidence in how the NASDAQ works, and then you can go ahead and trade live. You can set your chart at the 15-minute time frame, just the way I have it set here, and just use the lower time frames, the 5-minute or the 1-minute, to time your entries or exits. So, but yeah, take your time and learn. The NASDAQ it's a beast. So it's pretty amazing. These two strategies here are not optimized. I just finished coding them over the weekend, yesterday. And even though they're not even optimized, the signals aren't bad. Right here, look at this. I really can't wait to see what they're going to look like when they're optimized tonight for tomorrow. That's going to be really interesting to see. Okay. signals on this have been really good today too. Boom, right there. Boom. Not bad, not bad, not bad. And this has had really good signals here too. Pow. .75% performance with a 4.85 profit factor, guys, is unheard of in the market. You're not going to find that anywhere. I guarantee you're not. Yeah, Ninja Trader, guys, is really, really good. I like Ninja Trader a lot for execution. But they do have all these platforms have some type of simulator on them, but Ninja Trader is good because of the execution. Yeah, Angelo, developing your own style does take time. It takes a lot of time. And I think one of the biggest things that takes time is getting to know yourself and your risk tolerance, what it is you like to trade, you know, your specific level of risk that you like to have in your trades, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, value trader. I mean, there are so many different categories out there that the learning curve is really steep in this business. That's the reason it takes time to develop over time. I'm actually having dates. I found that having a bag of dates on my desk works really good when I get the munchies. Instead of eating potato chips or anything else, I'll just grab a couple of dates, and that tends to kill my appetite till the close of the market. See what's going on here. Bouncing around the point of control right there. Look at that. Sideways trading. Just went into, it's trying to get out of consolidation zone right now. Let's see what's going on in the range chart right here. It's doing what I call casita. Casita right there. Okay. Well, it's already past 15.2. It's already past 15.2. Yeah. I'd love for this to just kind of come up this way, which would be nice, to 15.3 and change. So we'll see. All right, let me just go back here. We got Casita right here. Oh man. Very weak upside. It's going to bounce around and go into consolidation mode. Yes, the NASDAQ futures are very risky. It's definitely not for the faint. It's not for the faint of heart. See what's happening on that 5-minute. Let's take a look at where I'm at on that trade. I took, let's see, I'll just paste it here. All right, there I am, guys. Up a couple $100. 2 contracts long on a NASDAQ. Super soft trade, guys. Super soft. Ah, look at that. Went from a couple hundreds to negative. That's the NASDAQ for you right there. Look at that. You saw that. From a couple hundred to negative. Very common to have this happen. Guys, if you're setting stops in a NASDAQ that are 10 points, 15 points, 20 points, you're going to get stopped out all day long. You cannot do that in a NASDAQ 100 at all. And you just got to know that the NASDAQ is going to have these crazy swings like this where you're up, next thing you know you're down, and next thing you know you're panicking, and next thing you know you're calling your stockbroker. Don't do that. No. So there you go. That's how the NASDAQ trades. Okay, so don't put your stops too tight. I hear these guys, talking about putting 10-point, 15-point stops in a NASDAQ. Those guys do not know how to trade. You don't do that. You'll get stopped out immediately, and you may as well just give the money away to someone in need, because you're going to lose a lot of money if you do that. The NASDAQ moves a lot. See, look. Right there. All right, so I'll come back to this. I'll show it again. Just a little bit. Yeah, I think we've all lost money with tight stops in the NASDAQ. I have in the past. Many, a lot of money with stops and systems for stops and all sorts of crap that didn't work for me. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you guys got to just be careful with your stops in the NASDAQ. Let's see here. Okay, we've got 8 more minutes, and then we're going to get another bar in this. Okay. Eight more minutes. This market's back in consolidation mode whenever it's within these within this range right here. It's always going to consolidate. Very, 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 very common to see that, and it's doing what this thing is called casita right here. That's when the blue line is below the red line right there. I call it casita. It's just a technical term I use. Weakness, a lot of weakness to the upside right now. That's what I'm noticing. Yep. Let's look at that 5-minute. Look at that. In consolidation right there. Trying to get in consolidation. Did you guys just see that when it turned white? It's interesting. But the trend is still up right here on the 5-minute. Up, 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 up. There he goes. Right there. Guys, do not follow my trades. If you do follow my trades, you're trading at your own risk. Okay? There it goes. It's going into consolidation a little bit right there. I come on at 12:30 Eastern time, so I think California is 3 hours behind me, which would be 9:30 California time, if I'm not mistaken. 3 hours, right? Yeah. Okay. So 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, California time. Goodness. Five more minutes and we get another bar. These are the type of drawdowns right here, guys, that you really need to know what your risk tolerance is before you blow out of a trade. Right here, okay? So if you look at where this bar started and where it is now, let me just give you some insight into the bar itself. Bar started at a high of 289, so 289 to 247 right there. That's a big that's a big move. Yeah, that's a big move right there, guys. You got to know what your stop loss is and your risk tolerance, because a bar like this will take you out. That's it. Yeah, I do trade in the morning, but I like to immerse myself completely into my trading in the morning and focus on what I do. So for that reason, I'll trade at 12:30 once all the dust settles, and the market tends to trade a little bit quieter at that time. But in the morning, because the market tends to be kind of noisy and volatile, if I'm talking, it tends to distract me, and so I'd rather not. It takes a lot of focus in the morning to just trade that market. So yeah. Yeah, anywhere between that range right there. I think, once you get to the 40, 50 point on your stop, you're giving yourself enough wiggle room to kind of see this play out, and not get stopped out, versus someone else with a very, very tight 15-point stop or 20 points. There's a lot of guys that use a 20-point stop on the NASDAQ. It's way too tight. 25? Hey, yeah, if that's, the trader's risk tolerance, and that's the most that they can afford to lose. And yeah, it's all based on risk tolerance, guys. Some guys may not want to lose more than $300-400 on a trade. They shouldn't be trading the NASDAQ 100. They ought to be trading something else. Because it's really easy to have these little reversals and it'd be upside down $400-500, and then you're looking at that going like, holy moly, I only got $2,500 in my account and I'm down $500, and they flip out. And no. If you can't afford to lose $500 on the NASDAQ, you should not be trading the NASDAQ, because it will reverse like that, real easy. So you got to know your risk tolerance again, guys, when you're trading this instrument. And of course, the risk profile with the NASDAQ is completely different than the E-mini S&P. That's got its own unique risk profile there. All right, we just got a new bar. Let's see what is shaking out here. We're still in consolidation zone right now. Look at that. It's going to trend back probably to the point of control right there. Finally got the buy signal here on this long downside right there. Buy. Boom. So for those guys who are still tuning in, I'll show you where I'm at on this trade. Here's where I'm at, despite that drawdown. All right, you guys can laugh, all right? It is what it is, and there it goes, And there he goes. Okay? Yeah. I don't know if you want to applaud that or cry, but it is what it is. It's working out, right? And I stuck through the drawdown. So if there's anything you guys learned in watching this right now, is you gotta stick with your plan. You gotta stick with your plan. You gotta know what your limits are, your drawdown. If I was down more than like $700 just like maybe 2 minutes ago, guys. So, if I didn't know myself and how I trade and what my what my max loss is, I would have flipped out and took that trade out only to see it a minute later come back and be profitable. So that's one of the key things you got to know about trading, is get to know your own risk tolerance and understand your system as well that you're trading, so that you don't get caught in the whipsaw and then and then lose money. So here we go on this trade right there. Oh, let's take a look at that 5-minute again. Right there. Yeah, bouncing around. Looks like it's going up. There we go. Very nice. All right. So let's take a poll. How many of you guys think this will hit right around 320? Right around 320, right there. You guys think it'll hit that? Oh, nice phase shift right here. Boom. Pow. Okay. Huh. Thought these were automatically moving. There it is. That's going to come back down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the trend is up right here. This filter that I've got right here is an excellent filter and tells you exactly where the trend in the market's going right now. So it's definitely just pow right there going up. Take a look at these range bars right here. Right there. It's almost done with Casita. Flow's going back in. Wow, very nice. This is an excellent filter that I put together right here. I haven't even named it. I called it value 2 just because I was in a hurry to get it done. But really good filter right here. Okay. This filter here that I created, I have not given it a name. Yeah, these are all custom filters. You're not going to find them anywhere for sale. This is just basically, they're coded from scratch. And they use a I coded them with the phase signals so I can know exactly when to get in and out of these trades. So that's a good filter, and I mean, all these filters are good. Boom, look at that. That caught the upside right there. Way early, look at that. Right there. It's going, it's going, it's going. I hope you guys are enjoying this afternoon session. I'm long 2 contracts in the NASDAQ 100 now. And we just finished talking a lot about risk tolerance and stops and a bunch of stuff. So if you haven't heard the video, just rewind it, and there's a lot of really good content right there for today. So this trade, this one right here, okay, will officially end when this red line actually crosses this line right there. Okay, that's how it works. This is a very sophisticated algorithm right there. And so if you're watching this, what you got to watch is you got to watch when the red line actually crosses the blue line, and that'll indicate the end of the trade right there. And of course, this one right here tracks the price really well too. Look, pow, caught the downside, a little bit of a downside right there. And then of course I've got these, which are these 3 algorithms right here. I've incorporated new artificial intelligence that dynamically tunes the strategies to accommodate volatility changes in the underlying data. Now, this AI technology right here will give you a clear signal when a powerful and persistent trend ends, such as right here. And it's really robust. I can't wait to actually optimize these. These were not optimized at all last night, just simply because we had a short closing yesterday in the market, but they will be optimized tonight. And even though they were not optimized, the algo actually still picked out the signals pretty damn well. This one was fully it was fully optimized. And so this is the reason why I'm trading this one and not these 2 today. Wow, this is very nice. This is very nice. It did casita, then all of a sudden it broke up from below. That's really good right there, actually. That's really, really, really good. And guys, again, on this COT report right here, the COT report comes out every Thursday, and what it is that it measures institutional and speculator flow, non-institutional flow into the NASDAQ 100. Okay, and so what we saw here, last Thursday, is that there was a very, very tiny bit of inflow into the NASDAQ, but not enough to make a difference. Institutional money is still on the sidelines for the most part in the NASDAQ, and the speculators, the retail money is still kind of flat. You can tell right here, look, they pull money out of it too. So if it goes below 152, you can almost bet your luck that this is going to go all the way down here at some point. It's just gonna sell off. So it's gonna be interesting. Keep an eye on that 152 level in the NASDAQ. and to see if it actually goes below that. So that's something you may want to take a note of right there, 152. But according to these filters here that I've got, you still have some way to go on the downside right here. So don't think that just because it's in a demand zone here that this is going to go back up. It could very easily just go down and continue going down. So that's that right there. And let's see. I think I had a question. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Which indicator are you referring to for study? I've got the name of all my studies right here, guys. Okay? All the studies are right here. Some of these I'm testing right now. For example, I've got this one here that that I'm still testing. That's why it's called test robust, because it's a robust indicator. I'm still in the testing process with it. That's why I haven't given it an official name. But if you see anything you want to know more about, just let me know, and I'll tell you how it works. Yeah, but yeah, this is very close to hitting the 301 range right there before you actually get a new bar, which is not bad. Yeah, go for it, Angelo. Do as many video tutorials on my channel in Italian as you'd like to help out other traders in Italy understand a process that's completely different than what you see most traders showcase on their YouTubes online. Okay. So this is good. I mean, this dashed line right here, guys, is just inflow. It's money flowing into the NASDAQ again, and not bad. All right, I'll take it back there. Okay, one more minute, and then we're going to get a new bar, and we'll see where this goes. Are you referring to these buy and sell signals right here? These buy and sell signals? These buy and sell signals are actually the strategy itself. These signals come directly from the strategy that's hard-coded in easy language. I'm not sure if that answered your question. Here we go, right there. Boom, boom. So let's just have a quick look. This is the same trade I've been in, guys. I've been in it for, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 bars. 3 bars so far. And there it goes right there. Yeah, the signals here, guys, they come from the actual strategy itself, from the actual code, from the algorithm per se, right? And yeah, this is where the signal tells you, hey, take a trade, whether it's short, long, whatever. Yeah, it's something I developed. Yeah, Yeah, these three right here actually have an AI component to it. These two have not been optimized. And even though, hang on a second, this is kind of ripping a little bit. All right, give me a second. All right, remember I told you guys just a little while ago if this was going to hit this point right here, right? This is, by the way, another algorithm right here too. So we're very darn close to this right now. It's 2:47 in the afternoon. What would you do? You're going to take that trade, take it off, call it a day, or let it run? I mean, look at this. You can make $1,000 right now, take the trade and run, and be happy knowing you made $1,000, or wait till it hits this and potentially decide to take it off, or wait till the strategy takes you out. What would you guys do in my situation? And put yourself in my situation. You're looking at this right now, okay? It's tempting as it sounds. $1,000 is not bad for an afternoon, right? You take it and run, or you wait for this, it just inch up a little bit to around right here. Or do you wait for the strategy to take you out? I want to hear from you guys. What would you do? Just comment in the chat box. Okay, there we are, 15,312. Come on, give me your best guess. You're looking at this now. What would you do? Take the money and run? And feel good about yourself? And maybe watch it go higher? Or maybe get out here at this yellow line? Just 13,321? Or wait for the strategy to get you out? This is where you guys got to start thinking like traders. There you go, guys, 1,400. Okay. Someone would get out at 312. Someone else said the 200-day moving average, they would look at that. And Angelo says, yeah, stop, take the money and run. Yeah, so can NASDAQ. NASDAQ can easily surprise you as well and do an about face, and all of a sudden you lose everything, right? You can do that too. Exactly. Lee's right. You stick to the strategy signals, and if you don't like the strategy signals, then you improve them. Yep. Wow, this is ripping. And there it goes, guys. Look, right there. Boom. Okay. I made pretty close to $2,000 on this today. I'm happy with that. That to me is a decent profit for my day today. And it's going to be 3 o'clock very, 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 very soon. Normally, when I've seen this hit, it goes back down, it bounces around, it acts like a little bitch, then it goes back up. But for the sake of illustration, you know what? I'm going to take profit right now. See ya.
Trade.
Done. Okay? Nice $1,700 profit in the NASDAQ 100. That's right. You never go broke taking a profit. Not only that, guys, it's the market's down 274 points. You know, it's a real sketchy market today. You know, real sketchy. It's already going to be 3 o'clock in less than 10 minutes as well. And I've already had a really good day so far today. So let's see how much this has made today. 3,600 right there. Not bad. Strategy profit 3,600. This is an excellent strategy. Hey, congratulations, Angelo. Congratulations, man. Glad you made money. Well, that's a good question. And the short answer is you can't. This is a proprietary system I trade just for my own account. And you know, I'm not here. I'll just put this out here, guys. I'm not here to sell you a course, a book, a mastery class, indicators, nothing at all. That's not my intention of why I'm doing this. I'm just putting this out here to illustrate that there's a better way to trade than being discretionary and trying to guess which way the market's going all the time. You know, my approach may not be a good fit for everyone, but it pretty darn well works good for me. and what you're seeing is what I do every single day. But it's not for commerce where I want to sell a system, an indicator, a book, a course, or anything like that. Hey guys, if you guys tune in every day at 12:30 and want to see me trade live for free, you guys are welcome to right now. And but again, remember, if you take any trades, they're at your own discretion, at your own risk too. Yeah, I do. The higher, I only trade the higher time frames, and I do look at the lower time frames as well for various reasons. I won't get into a lot of the detail now because my voice is starting to get really coarse. But I do look at the 5-minute. I will look at the 1-minute as well. But those are the only time frames I actually look at. But any trades that I take, any signals for the strategies are all based off the 15-minute candles. Yeah, take your time, Angelo. The NASDAQ 100 is a very moody market. It's a bipolar market. It's happy 1 minute, it's unhappy the next minute. Sometimes it runs and it trends really well. It's got a very unique risk profile, and you've got to fully understand that to trade it. It'll take a little time, but you'll learn. And once you learn, you'll really appreciate how the market trades a lot better. Yes, like Lee says, a lot of time. A lot. You got to have patience with the NASDAQ. Lots of patience. And a good system to trade it. Guys, I did not develop this overnight, okay? It's taken me a long time, a long time to actually develop a system to trade the NASDAQ 100. And yeah, my approach has evolved over time. And as new technology comes available, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and things like that, those start getting implemented in what you do. For example, these two here, I can't wait to see how these are going to perform tomorrow when I optimize them. This one has the AI feature already fully activated in it. And look, it's performed pretty damn good today. All right, let's look at those range bars and see where we're at. Wow, look at the money line, guys. It went from all the money leaving the NASDAQ to money flowing back in it. Right here. Very, very, very interesting. This just did an about face right here. Look at that. Boom, right there. Okay, very nice. That's shoot. I don't know why I did that. Okay, that's looking really good. This is looking fantastic right here. Look at this. Look at that filter. Wow. That's amazing. That's really good. Absolutely. I appreciate that you took the time to join this afternoon. And if you like what you saw, just hit the like button and subscribe to get notified whenever I go live again. I'll be back again tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time. And I'll be on for another half hour right now just to see how the market shakes out. But look at this filter, guys, right here. This has been fantastic. Fantastic right there. Boom. All right, so got a bad signal right here. Bad signal there. And this open signal has it's still going. It's amazing. Pretty damn good. Okay. Okay, so I got out on this bar. We just got a new bar right now, which is this red bar you're looking at right now. Okay. And you have to ask yourself, why did I get out here? Yeah, it's okay to take profit, but there must have been a reason to get out here. Why do you guys suspect I got out right here at this bar? I'd love to hear your answers, and even if they're guesses. Why do you think I got out on this bar right here? I hope, honestly, that at least one of you guys made money on this trade right here. This was a good trade. Very, very, very nice trade. If you did make money, I'd love to hear about it. Post your winners on the Discord group. We got a channel there for daily winners. That would be very nice to know that one of you guys made money. Even if you traded a paper account, just post it there and say, hey, look, it was on my paper account, but I made money on it. It doesn't matter what amount of money you made, but at least you're following a process that worked for you. So I just hope this trade worked out for someone besides myself. So got out right here. Yeah, there's a reason I got out right there. So guys, if you're using conventional indicators such as RSIs, stochastics, You know, things that are limited to tracking price action, momentum, volume, and countless other variables, you're really using tools of the past that are really kind of useless in today's market, that are being driven by algorithms. You got to use something a little bit more strategic, that actually can rapidly convert, you know, these price fluctuations into something that's quantifiable. What I like to call into phases, but that's just the way I like to do it myself. You know, everyone's got their own unique approach, and that's why there's so many YouTube channels out there with guys, you know, trying to trade. But this is my approach. This is what I do, and this is what sets me apart. You know, is that, you know, I try to use a more systematic approach, and that's actually quantifiable, testable, and works, more importantly. Look at this. Just boom. Three o'clock, market's back up in the 300 range again. This algorithm right here, with the purple, yellow, and cayenne lines, guys, dynamically adjust itself in the course of the trading day, you know, to detect very key reversal points in the market, you know, based on a number of different variables that I've got it, you know, programmed with, you know. Anyway, there's a reason I got out on this bar right here. And that's because I've noticed historically that you always get a little reversal, and this thing right now just went into chop zone right here. Look at that. Chop. I got out right there at that bar. Perfect timing to get out of the trade. Boom. Done. Over with. It's actually something I saw on a different chart. And then I said, well, you know, it's time for me to just exit and take some risk off the table. Guys, if you don't know this, I put a video in the Discord channel that's entitled how to spot market instability when trading. It's a really good video that goes over how to spot certain anomalies in the market when you're trading, and it's in one of the channels right there. You'll see it. It's a YouTube video, and I encourage you to watch that video. It's a pretty interesting video. Let's go back over here. We still have look at that. Wow, just wants to fizzle out a little bit there. Let's look at those range bars here. Wow, look at that. Pow, right there. That's where I got out. on that last trade. Not bad, huh? Okay. Not bad. Look at the range on this. It's telling you it may go past. Where is it at right now? It may go past 302 or go below 268. That's the range you're in right there, right now, with this. So it's going to be really interesting to see that, given that this is almost fizzled out right there. Done. Oh boy. It first needs to get out of that consolidation area. If anything's going to happen. Yeah. Wow, this is a great indicator. Look at that. Pow. Caught that right there. And now it's going right there. Interesting. No, these are range bars. Yeah, these are range bars. So they only print whenever, whenever you have a total of 30 points, a 30-point move in one of these bars, then they print. You notice right here at the top left of the screen, these are the settings I've got for it. I have 5 minutes, we get another bar, and we'll see what trajectory this is going to take. But right now, look. It is just got out of consolidation, went into the red, and now it's just trying to get back into that zone right there. Oh, this caught it really nice too right here. Ah, doggone it. Boom, right there. Down. Right back to the point of control. Look at this. Went right back up, right back to the point of control. Amazing, huh? This filter right here that I've got also, it has absolutely zero lag. There is no lag whatsoever in this filter down here at all. None. Zero. Boom, right there. You got the crossing, +1, and done. Same thing with this right here. Look. Goes up. Boom. Done. Trade's over. Excellent filter. Marcy, how's the options desk doing today?
It's very slow here on this side today. I'm in a couple options, but no movement. Really stood there all day long, pretty much.
Wow.
That is the beauty of trading options. So you don't need to be on the hurry. You have a lot of time to analyze all the other strategies you have going on. Mm-hmm. And find the better entries on the other ones. All access.
Yeah. If you guys are into trading equity options, my wife, she runs the options desk, and the link to the options desk is on the description here on YouTube. She goes live every day from 9:30 a.m. till 3:30 Eastern time as well. She trades a basket of 20 different equity option symbols, and she's very successful at what she does. Very successful. So if you guys ever want to watch her and see what equity symbols she's trading or what she's got going on, just feel free to click on that link and watch her every day. Yeah, she's got a lot of cool stuff going on over there. Yeah, this LSS filter is the one that's got no lag whatsoever. Like no lag whatsoever at all. See, if you notice right here, boom. That you can either get out right here or one more bar and you're pretty much done for this downside trade. But yeah, this zero lag has no zero lag. It's got zero lag whatsoever. That's what I meant to say. See, look right there. Boom. Here's another good one right here. Pow. Caught the upside perfectly right there. Look at that. It's an excellent filter. Yeehaw! Guys, there we go. Look at that. Took profits. That was the right move. Right there. And look at that. Just came back down. Yep. And look at this. This AI-driven algo right here caught the short perfectly as well. And keep in mind that I have not tuned these, okay? I just got done polishing the algo last night, and I said, all right, I'm just going to put them out there because yesterday was a shortened day, and I did not optimize them. And despite not optimizing them, look, it gave you a very good signal right there to go short. Pretty amazing. So I'm very anxious to see and curious to know how these are going to perform once I optimize them tonight and get them ready for tomorrow's trading session. Ooh, wow, look at that, guys. Woohoo. Her channel is on the description box. It's on the description box on any one of the videos that you see on my channel. That's her channel is going to be listed there on the description box. Yeah, the filters that you're looking at, guys, are not conventional filters. These filters you're not going to find anywhere on TradeStation or online or for sale or anything like that. This is all based off of development of proprietary strategies and filters I've had over time, and some of these aren't even complete yet. For example, this test robust filter here that that I made, I'm still testing it out. And look at this. It went from here all the way here, and pow, that is the end right there. Awesome. Look at that. I don't know how many points this was, but it kind of started like at 301 or something right here, and it went all the way down to like 2 something. And this filter caught it. Right there, look. Amazing. Yeah. Also, whenever this white line right here, this white filter that I've got here, comes out of this range zone, normally the market goes into, the range chart goes into a trend. And sure enough, you had a little trend right there that went down, and that ended right there. Pow. Very simple. Now, what you guys are looking at here, guys, is all proprietary. It's the product of years of development and testing and work and coming up with stuff that I think works in the market. Yeah, at least that works for me, for the NASDAQ 100. Wow, that was amazing. Look at that. Pow. Excellent, excellent, excellent trade. Right there on the range charts. I'll just keep this up so you guys can watch it. Sorry, guys. Somebody was asking about the options desk. Here you go. Here's the link right there. All right, we're down to the last 9 minutes of the day, at least for me. The market doesn't close till 16:15, but I stopped my trading at 3:30 just simply because I do not like the volatility that follows after 3:30, between 3:30 and 4. That's just my style of trading, guys. Wow, pretty amazing. Wow, look at this. The intersect right there. Wow, you couldn't get better than that. Fantastic, fantastic, amazing. Thank you, I appreciate that. I hope you got some value out of it. And look forward to having you tomorrow. And tell your friends about it too. As I said, this is a complete experiment to see if I like actually live streaming my desktop on a daily basis. I tend to talk too much sometimes, so forgive me, guys, really. So I'm still in the learning curve of understanding the whole live stream and how it works and everything else. So this has only been my 3rd day. doing this live stream. So, and hopefully the channel grows, and that'll encourage me to continue doing it. Wow, pretty damn amazing. Look at this, guys. I mean, really, I hope you guys are watching. Blue line crosses that at the end of the trade. Look at this one right here. Pow. Crossing. Done. The end. The end. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 5 minute also caught that right here when it went into consolidation. Right there. Look at that. Very, very, very nice. You got the cross, and same thing right here. Okay. Zero lag. Boom. Done. Over with on that downside. Mm-hmm. Yep. Now, what you guys are looking at right here, this blue line, I don't think I've explained to you guys what this is. This is a this employs this is a noise filter, essentially. Okay, so it filters certain elements in the market where there's noise, and then it cuts off that noise. You know, that's when it intersects right there in the trade. It's a noise filter. That's all it is. Boy, my throat's starting to hurt. I better drink some tea or something tonight. Look at this. I got out on that bar, and boom. Yeah, pretty amazing. Pretty damn amazing. Okay. I'll just leave these range bars up in case anybody wants to look at them. I'll be done in 5 minutes, guys, and I hope you guys are back tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time, and we'll try to make some money again tomorrow in this wild market. What happened? Did you take a bad trade? I hope you didn't take a bad trade. It's been a fantastic day trading the NASDAQ 100 futures. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and being part of the group today. I really, really hope that at least one of you guys made money today after watching me trade and having access to what you're looking at now. If you did make money and would like to post your winners, by all means, go ahead and post your winners on the winners channel on the Discord group. We'd love to see what you're doing. And it would encourage others who are learning to learn from you too. Hey Lee, maybe I missed it. Maybe I was like glued onto my screen. I'm sorry. You had a question about trade markers? Okay. Yeah, my sound's working. It's working fine. Hope you guys can hear me. Bump question regarding trade markers from above. Which question about trade markers? I don't see it. Who posted the question about trade markers? I can't seem to see it. Okay. Okay. I think it was the one about NQ retraces reversal at 21 points. Yeah, that was actually really good. Actually, there's no feature that I know of on YouTube to bump that question, and I've already got something pinned up there. So if I unpin it, it's gonna undo the Discord group thing. But if you can go ahead and highlight your question and repost it again here at the bottom, when I end the session right now, it'll be the last thing that people see at the bottom of the chat, because the chat will officially close when I end this stream in about a minute. So if you don't mind just copying and pasting that again, that'll be the last thing people see in the chat feed. Yeah, but make sure you do it before the stream ends, because then after that, I don't believe the chat feature works once the stream ends. 365 points, guys. Wow. Okay. Amazing, huh? All right, guys, it's 3:30 Eastern Time. No, I'm not seeing it. Did you right-click and copy and paste? It's 3:30 Eastern Time, guys, and I am done for the day. I'm completely toasted. I've been doing this since early in the morning. My brain is fried. I'm going to go take a long walk, go to the gym, de-stress myself. Try again, Lee. Try again, please, if you don't mind, because it was a very good post. Okay, yeah, actually post it in Discord, because we've got a lot of the guys that are on Discord on here, so that would be good. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in today. And hasta mañana.